Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 9, Book 83, Number 18. Narrated by Anas. A Jew killed a girl so that he may steal her ornaments. He struck her with a stone, and she was brought to the Prophet while she was still alive. The Prophet asked her, "Did such and such person strike you?" She gestured with her head, expressing denial. He asked her for the second time, and she again gestured with her head, expressing denial. When he asked her for the third time, she beckoned, "Yes." So the Prophet killed him, the Jew, with 2 stones. Volume 9, Book 83, Number 19. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. In the year of the conquest of Mecca, the tribe of Quza killed a man from the tribe of Bam Laith in revenge for a killed person belonging to them in the pre-Islamic period of ignorance. So Allah's apostle got up saying, Allah held back the army having elephants from Mecca, but he let his apostle and the believers overpower the infidels of Mecca. Beware! Mecca is a sanctuary. Verily, fighting in Mecca was not permitted for anybody before me, nor will it be permitted for anybody after me. It was permitted for me only for a while, an hour or so, of that day. No doubt, it is at this moment a sanctuary. Its thorny shrubs should not be uprooted, its trees should not be cut down, and its lucata, fallen things, should not be picked up except by the one who would look for its owner. And if somebody is killed, his closest relative has the right to choose one of 2 things, i.e., either the blood money or retaliation by having the killer killed. Then a man from Yemen, called Abu Shah, stood up and said, "Write that, for me, O Allah's Apostle." Allah's Apostle said, to his companions, "Write that for Abu Shah." Then another man from Quraysh got up, saying, "O Allah's Apostle, accept al-idkir, a special kind of grass, as we use it in our houses and for graves." Allah's Apostle said, "Accept al-idkir." Volume 9, Book 83, Number 20. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. For the children of Israel the punishment for crime was al-qisas only, i.e., the law of equality in punishment, and the payment of blood money was not permitted as an alternate. But Allah said to this nation, Muslims, O you who believe, qisas is prescribed for you in case of murder, up to. End of the verse. 2.178, Ibn Abbas added, remission, forgiveness, in this verse, means to accept the blood money in an intentional murder. Ibn Abbas added, the verse, then the relatives should demand blood money in a reasonable manner. 2.178, means that the demand should be reasonable and it is to be compensated with handsome gratitude. Volume 9, Book 83, Number 21. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet said, the most hated persons to Allah are 3 sad face. 1. A person who deviates from the right conduct, i.e., an evil doer, in the haram, sanctuaries of Mecca and Medina. 2. A person who seeks that the traditions of the pre-Islamic period of ignorance should remain in Islam. 3. And the person who seeks to shed somebody's blood without any right. Volume 9, Book 83, Number 22. Narrated by Aisha. The pagans were defeated on the day of the Battle of Uhud. Satan shouted among the people on the day of Uhud, O Allah's worshippers! Beware of what is behind you. So the front file of the army attacked the back files, mistaking them for the enemy, till they killed al-Yaman. Hudhaifa bin al-Yaman shouted, "My father! My father!" But they killed him. Hudhaifa said, "May Allah forgive you." The narrator added, "Some of the defeated pagans fled till they reached Taif." Volume 9, Book 83, Number 23. Narrated by Anas bin Malik. A Jew crushed the head of a girl between two stones. It was said to her, "Who has done this to you? Such and such person, such and such person." When the name of the Jew was mentioned, she nodded with her head, agreeing. So the Jew was brought and he confessed. The Prophet ordered that his head be crushed with the stones. Hammam said, "With 2 stones." Volume 9, Book 83, Number 24. Narrated by Anas bin Malik. The Prophet killed a Jew for killing a girl in order to take her ornaments. Volume 9, Book 83, Number 25. Narrated by Aisha. We poured medicine into the mouth of the Prophet during his ailment. He said, "Don't pour medicine into my mouth." We thought he said that, out of the aversion a patient usually has for medicines. When he improved and felt better, he said, "There is none of you but will be forced to drink medicine, except Al-Abbas, for he did not witness your deed." Volume 9, Book 83, Number 26. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. That he heard Allah's apostle saying, "We, Muslims, are the last to come, but will be the foremost on the day of resurrection." And added, "If someone is peeping, looking secretly, into your house without your permission, and you throw a stone at him and destroy his eyes, there will be no blame on you." Volume 9, Book 83, Number 27. Narrated by Yahya. Humayd said, "A man peeped into the house of the Prophet and the Prophet aimed an arrow-head at him to hit him. I asked, 'Who told you that?' He said, 'Anas bin Malik.' See Hadith number 258 and 259, Volume 8. Volume 9, Book 83, Number 28. Narrated by Aisha. When it was the day of the Battle of Uhud, the pagans were defeated. Then Satan shouted, "O Allah's worshippers! Beware of what is behind you." So the front files attacked the back files of the army. Hudhaifa looked, and behold, there was his father, al-Yaman, being attacked. He shouted to his companions, "O Allah's worshippers, my father, my father." But by Allah, they did not stop till they killed him, i.e., Hudhaifa's father. Hudhaifa said, "May Allah forgive you." Urwa said, Hudhaifa continued asking Allah's forgiveness for the killer of his father till he died. Volume 9, Book 83, Number 29. Narrated by Salama. We went out with the Prophet to Khaybar. A man, from the companions, said, "O Amir, let us hear some of your Huda, camel-driving songs." So he sang some of them, i.e. a lyric in harmony with the camel's walk. The Prophet said, "Who is the driver of these camels?" They said, "Amir." The Prophet said, "May Allah bestow His mercy on him." The people said, "O Allah's Apostle, would that you let us enjoy his company longer." Then, Amir was killed the following morning. The people said, "The good deeds of Amir are lost as he has killed himself." I returned at the time while they were talking about that. I went to the Prophet and said, "O Allah's Prophet, let my father be sacrificed for you." The people claim that Amir's good deeds are lost. The Prophet said, "Whoever says so is a liar, for Amir will have a double reward as he exerted himself to obey Allah and fought in Allah's cause. No other way of killing would have granted him greater reward." Volume 9, Book 83, Number 30. Narrated by Imran bin Hussein. A man bit another man's hand and the latter pulled his hand out of his mouth by force, causing 2 of his incisors, teeth, to fall out. They submitted their case to the Prophet, who said, "One of you bit his brother as a male camel bites. Go away, there is no diyar, blood money, for you."